Hi members, my name is Ellen Harris. I'm with Orange360 and today I'm going to take you through our newest tool to our website, the Industry Events Calendar. This is a tool accessible to members only. So to do that, please head to orange360.com.au/members. Here you'll be required to go to the member login and enter your details. If you don't have this, please reach out to the Orange360 team and we will provide that information to you. So again, if I go back to the members section and I'm now logged in, you can see the option here of Industry Event Calendar. Before logging into that section, you will note that there is a user manual available to you as well, which has a step-by-step guide of how to nominate and use the system and finding the information on the calendar as well. So please make sure you utilize that tool if you have any troubles. So if I enter the industry event calendar, you'll note here that I naturally fall to the list month view, and that's an infinite scroll. Here we have all of the events listed under the date upcoming, their time. The yellow signifies where the information comes from and the estimated attendees, and we'll come back to that in a moment. The event title, you can then hover over it and see some additional information about the event. Where you click on this, it will take you through to the event listing. You can see here that we do have events predominantly in the yellow, being events drawn through ATDW listings. That's ultimately our profile that we utilize, or our resource we utilize for event listings. This is automated information. It does make it challenging to alter, but it is the preference. We want events to come through, and certainly for members, you receive an ATDW profile when you sign on, and we always encourage you to use that listing in order for it to appear on the front-facing end of our website to visitors. The purpose of this calendar is for our members to utilise and understand what events are coming to town, and to be able to then potentially generate business leads, promotions, and adequate resourcing. We have also really looked to be able to provide additional information into this back-end calendar, so it's not front public facing, around other events in our region that might have a real impact on a range of our members, accommodation providers, small businesses in the hospitality space, experiences. We really want to ensure that all of those businesses can adequately plan and make the most of those visiting or in our region for a variety of reasons. So if I move over to November as an example, we do know that there are a range of upcoming events, including in December, some hockey tournaments. Bathurst 1000 will obviously have an impact to our region in the later period. Here we have softball championships due in, and again, here you can see some basic information. We've put a key in place, so ATW events are bright yellow. Again, we believe that you can work on about an average of 50 people, but there are some larger scale events that will obviously be significantly over this. Then our red being 1 to 20 guests, blue being 21 to 50, green 51 to 100, purple 100 to 250, black 250 to 500, and pink 500 plus. So if I look back in the list month view and move over into December, as an example, we can see there a little bit easier that that is a pink versus a yellow for the Bathurst 1000. We want to be able to capture more and more information in this space. So we are looking at how we feed information into the channel, and that includes working with our stakeholders, large event corporations, councils in our Orange360 region, large business operations such as Cadia Valley operations. We also have the ability for you to enter an event. So if you are an accommodation provider and you might be hosting a large wedding or a corporate event, then we want to strongly encourage all people to be able to enter their event via the front end of our website. So here, as I said, the more we know, the more services can be provided and built around that. So to register an event via our events tab, register an event, here you can pop in the event title, The category, we have 5 sections. So business being your corporate retreats, any of your team meetings, large seminars. Community events are things like our plays, fundraisers, private events, weddings, large birthdays, get-togethers, family reunions. Again, where we think there is going to be a significant impact on our region, accommodation and the like, we really want to capture those. Sporting events, probably our largest information at the moment, hasn't been captured to a central tool and of real great benefit to a range of our members. And tourism. So these might be one-off travelling shows, and a member from the Orange360 team will reach out to anybody that lists tourism to see if they want to have that as a public-facing listing, and there will be costs associated with that. We then seek how many participants might be connected to the event. So a lot of our sporting events we know that are 500, 1,500, so 500 plus. Put in our start and end date and event location. In the summary, we really want to capture some basic information, such as where are people coming from? So is it a hockey tournament for New South Wales, state teams, regional teams? Is it an international tournament? Is it masters? So again, we just want to try and get a gauge on what the portfolio of participants or attendees looks like. Is there a contact email address for the person coordinating the group, contact phone number, and does the event have a website? Please also list in the summary information if it is a private event and you don't want this contact email and phone number publicly promoted on the back end website for the benefit of our members. So again, they might be weddings, might not want to have that information publicly displayed, and we totally understand and respect that. We will put through some basic rule information on the processing of those to the website. But again, it's important that when members access that tool in the back end, that calendar in the back end, that it is as comprehensive as possible to order for them to do some planning and potentially even provide some additional services to the region. So think about things like taxis and transport, but also we want to be able to provide information to our councils, state government, about the future planning of our region and how we provide additional services into the future that really looks to continue to enhance that customer and experience conferencing that we do. So again, as I've taken you through there today, please have a look, have a play around. Again, if you're a member, if you don't know how to log in, please reach out to our team and we'll provide your login details. Have a look through that industry event calendar manual, have a bit of a play. And if you've got questions, please reach out, because at the end of the day, we really see this as a great tool that can benefit our members, and we want to see, again, how we can enhance that experience for you. Thank you very much for taking the time to read through this.